and preparing to live stream the meeting. Okay, so we're going to get started. And I'm going to show you my face because, you know, being a realtor, it's not to be a secret agent. So don't be shy. I always encourage agents to be doing something called shameless self-promotion and show your face, right? Show your face, show up and do the work. So very important to be not shy. And I'm not shy. It is no room and no time to be shy. So let's put it on the screen and you can see my face from Vancouver. Waiting for the presenter to start sharing the screen. There we go. So we are starting our screen. Hi. Hi guys. So this is me. I'm in my home, in my living room. And we just had a birthday party for my niece. I'm so glad to see everyone, your avatar today. So anyway, let's get started. It's 10:02. So we first do the housekeeping, which is the disclaimer, right? Income disclosure. These figures are not a guarantee representation or projection of earnings or profits you can or should expect. They also do not include expenses incurred by agents in operating their businesses. eXp Realty makes no guarantee of financial success. Success with eXp Realty results only from successful sales results, which require hard work, diligence, skill, persistence, competence, and leadership. Your success will depend upon how well you exercise these qualities. Visit the website for average agent earnings and additional information about earning opportunities with eXp Realty. So very important that you have the mindset that, you know, it's not going to be handed to you. It's not free money. Being a realtor, after you get your license, doesn't mean open sesame, you go in and get the gold, right? It means hard work, persistence, and diligence, and always keep up with the trend, always improving yourself and your skills. So this is something we have to have a mindset that you're willing, ready, and capable to work, right? Okay, so warm welcome. And we did the housekeeping. So I always, when I share a class like this one, I always want to help you remember using acronyms. So today's class are the 5 Ps to help you leverage open house to grow listings and grow your business in real estate. So the 5 Ps we're going to go over, and we're on the next slide. Oh, right. Okay, this one. I think a lot of you already shared with me how many years you've been a realtor and also that you can hear me. So that is the housekeeping. That's the chat box. So we're all very familiar with eXp World and know how to use that chat box. 1 year, okay. And were there some other people saying how long? Okay, 2 years, okay, 5 months, okay, and 4.5 months, okay, 1 month, less than 1 month, okay, some brand new, okay. So very good. Thank you so much for sharing the information. So I am in Vancouver. I've been very blessed to work in a beautiful city. Vancouver is beautiful, gorgeous mountain and nature. I graduated from UBC with a double major in Asian studies and economics. So my ethnic background is Chinese. And when I first started, my mentor told me it's the best profession for Chinese speaking to be in real estate in Vancouver. So I've been really blessed to have this career. And since 1996, I worked for a project marketing company. And from 2003, I focused primarily on selling residential detached homes. In my career, this is my 20th year. I've sold over 1,000 detached homes transactions. So I'm consistently ranked top 10% for 17 years in the Greater Vancouver Real Estate Board and top 1% in the top 1% of all the realtors in Greater Vancouver. So I want to share with you how I started. How did I leverage open houses? So in my beginning of career, before I was a realtor, I love selling. I love talking to people. And this is, you need to have the mentality because this is a sales and service industry. So you need to embrace talking with people face to face. You know, you want to have the, you know, a desire to learn what they would like to achieve. Right? So enthusiastic and wanting to know what people want to achieve for their real estate goal. This is something we have to keep in mind. And so this is just something about me, nothing to brag about it. And all of you here, all 30 of you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And I believe some of you can even do better. So, but you have to do it. which is take action. So today I want to share with you the strategies to leverage in open house to grow your listings, the 5 Ps. So what are the 5 Ps? If you want to have the slide deck, Paula can share with you, but I use the 5 Ps to really help you remember. So what are the 5 Ps? Number 1 is preparation. Preparation is very important, especially if you're a new agent being in the industry 5 months. Even myself, I have to keep up with the hot sheet, what's going on in the market, what are the recent sales, what are the active listings. So you're at the front line. So you know what's happening. You're in tune with the pulse of the real estate market in your area. So preparation is very important. So we're going to go through preparation, prospecting, promoting, being proactive and personable. So number 1, preparation. So let's go to the slide for preparation. So like I said earlier, very important that you study and you know the active listings, which are the competing listings for your open house, the sold listings, which ones sold and how much they sold, and you need to find out why they sold and how long it took them to sell. Right? And also find out the terminated listings. Terminated listings meaning that they were active and they couldn't sell and they just take it off the market. And expired listings. Expired listings meaning, they've been on market for 3 to 6 months to a year and they didn't sell and they got taken off the market. So not successful in selling, right? So in any market, there's always a number of active, sold, terminated, and active. You need to study and you need to know it. This is your preparation to know the competitive market analysis, right? And then also number 2 is pull up active listings. When you are studying for your open house, you need to know who and where is the competing listing. And you can actually call the listing agent, right? Call the listing agent and ask the listing agent, by the way, I'm going to be hosting open house at 605 West 23rd. And I see you also have a listing. May I know what kind of activity you have? Right? Did you get a lot of traffic? Has it been sold? Right? And may I come and preview the home? Right? Do you have any showings? Can I come and take a look? Right? You can piggyback. When you go see the listing, then you feel very good. You feel confident because now you know the competition. It's very important to know the competition. And then invite them to your open house. Right? Oh, by the way, I'm going to be hosting it Saturday 2 to 4. Are you doing anything? If not, I would love to have you and show you my listing or my open house. Right? If it's not your listing, you're hosting it for another agent, well, come and take a look and give me your feedback. Right? We're going to be serving coffee and tea and also a prize draw for wine. Right? Something to motivate them to come. So, and then also pull up expired listings. Pull up expired listings. Expired listing meaning in Vancouver, in Greater Vancouver Real Estate Board, if it is expired and it's not privacy protected, it's like you can go and get the listing, right? It's open for you to go get listing. I know certain markets may not be able to do that, but here you can in Vancouver. So expired listings are also a gold mine, provided that they are not privacy protected. If it's privacy protected, meaning the seller opt out of solicitation. So those ones you cannot go, right? So pull up the expired listings. They're not privacy protected. Door knock, right? You're preparing and prospecting for your open house the entire week, not just open the door Saturday, Sunday. If you're just opening the door Saturday, Sunday, you know what? A lockbox can do it. I don't really need an agent can do it. If you just open the door and you don't know what's going on and you haven't seen what's happening in just the local area, it's really wasting your own time. Really important to study and know your competition and expired listing. When you get the expired listings, you can actually door knock, right? Give them an invitation card, right? This is your listing. You bring it with you when you go door knocking. Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm going to be hosting an open house at 605 West 23rd. And I see that your listing actually expired. It came off the market. May I know if you're still interested in selling? Right? So you start a conversation because you're inviting them to your open house. Now this is kind of like a reason for you to door knock and find out why. Why are they still interested in selling? Did they not get the price or did their motivation change? Right? This is your opportunity to also know the neighboring sellers. Very important, right? If you're friendly and you bring them a small gift like a pen or some chocolate, maybe they will give you a number and give you an appointment, right? This is your opportunity to become the local expert. And then in Vancouver, in BC, we can do something called telelisting. Telelisting meaning is a platform. You can pull up 200 numbers in the neighborhood and then you can dial. Right? So an efficient way to do that is by importing these 200 numbers into Mojo, a power dialer, and you can call the whole neighborhood within an hour or two, right? If you don't have Mojo, which is $300 USD, if you don't have it, then you call one by one, right? Input it in the Google Sheet and call one by one. You can actually connect your Google Sheet to your cell phone. Right, just press the button and call. Finish calling, invite. So your script for the phone call is, my name is Melissa. I'm going to be hosting an open house at 605 West 23rd. And I know you're in the neighborhood. I was just wondering if you would like to come and check out, what's on sale in your market, in your area, right? Oh, you would love to come? Okay, great. May I get your name? Confirm your cell phone number, and I can also text you the information. It's always very good whenever you make a contact to get the correct cell phone number and correct email address, and ask for permission to stay in touch. So it's permission marketing. Very, very important. If you forget everything else, write this down that you must get the correct cell phone number and get the correct email address. So then you can follow up and book the next step. Right? If you don't remember anything else, you need to remember, I need to get the phone number, the cell phone number. May I have your cell phone number? I'm going to send you a text message on the information of the open house and a friendly reminder to come. Right? And I can also email you the floor plan and email you the video. Right? This is your reason to give them information, offer something, and to get the contact. And may I stay in touch with you and give you market update? May I? Right? Ask for permission. So that's your preparation. Next P. Any questions so far? You can give me some feedback if I'm talking too fast. You can also type. If you have any questions, you can also type in the chat box. Are you going to get a copy of the slide? Yes. So Paula is going to share the link for a copy of these slides. Oh, she will do that. And also, if you forget, it's also on my YouTube channel. Just write down Melissa Wu Realtor in Vancouver. You can go through the whole playlist.
Excuse me, how do you get the people's phone numbers again?
Okay, so which market are you in?
Northern California.
Oh, Northern California. Okay, so I don't know about Northern California. I'm sorry, I'm in Vancouver. So usually you can ask your manager, and if there is any platform that you can search the phone number. So in Vancouver, we go to, if online, then we go to 411, but actually EXP pay for a subscription called telelisting. Telelisting means all the phone number, like landline phone numbers. So we have that free at EXP. So we do, we just pull it and then we call. And we have to take out the do not call list. So some people register do not call, so make sure you filter.
Okay, so I'll ask my manager.
Yes, they must know if there is something like that for your area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next is prospecting. So remember, real estate and sales is a prospecting business. Half of it is your skill and half of it is your prospecting. So always allocate time to do outbound contact. Outbound meaning you're initiating the contact, right? So like I mentioned earlier, you're making the call from the telelisting 200, at least 200. If you're done, nobody pick up your call, or maybe, everybody hang up on you, then you pull up more numbers. You can increase the area, do another 100 if you have time, right? If you have time, do the phone call. And if you get the text message, a cell phone number, and then the email address, now you're building your database. This is your money, right? You're going to stay in touch with them, especially in EXP, we have KV Core. You can import this data into your KV Core and stay in touch with them, right? Stay in touch with them, have a consistent marketing touch drip campaign like newsletter, text message, voice, video message. You can do that all through KV Core. So now, once you finish calling, maybe you want to do something else, then you drive. You drive around the area, right? Drive around the active listings. Drive to see or make a showing appointment. May I come to preview your listing? You can call the listing agent. Are you showing anybody? I would like to come and take a look, because I'm also hosting an open house in the area. And then sold listings, then you drive around to look at it. Why is it sold? When was it sold? How much was it sold? And what is the government BC assessment, right? You need to find out why it's sold, right? Then you feel good. You feel like I'm confident. Now I know why, so I can sell this one too, right? When you have competence because of your knowledge, you will feel confident with your prospecting, right? And then you're driving around to see the terminated, expired listings in the neighborhood. When you drive, you need to be observant. You cannot like zoom out or went to space. You need to look at it, look at the property, and then be observant, right? If this listing, wow, it's so nice, the curb appeal, you can tell from outside the owner really take care of it. If you saw the listing, oh, it's got like a rundown roof or it's like got really weed or growing grass, then you know maybe it's a tenant living there. The owner is not living in there, or it's just neglected property. So make notes, be observant, make notes, and then look at the surrounding, look at the neighbor, not just at the specific listing. Find out, oh, wow, the neighbor is a beautiful house, right? If it's an old house, then look at the neighbor. Is the neighbor a new house? Then this old house potentially, maybe is bought by a builder, right? And then you can look at the next door is a new house. Then the builder can build similar to next door. You need to be observant and write notes, right? Write notes or take pictures. If you don't want to write notes, then take pictures, record yourself a voice message so you remember. Okay, the exterior speaks a lot about the interior. And then door knock expiry, right? When you're driving, you have the list, right? You have your list of active, sold, terminated. You're doing a drive-by. You're doing your field study as an agent. So now when you see the expiry, your door knock. Hello, you have your postcard, right? Your invitation postcard. My name's Melissa. I would like to invite you to my open house at 605 West 23rd. May I know, are you the seller? Okay, if it's not the seller, you know what you need to do? You need to ask. Ask them, may I have the seller's cell phone number? Do you know when they are going to be home? Because I really want to invite them to my open house, right? And I'm just very curious if they are in the market to sell. I may potentially have a buyer, but I would really like to get in touch with the seller. Do you have the seller's phone number? May I have it? Give them something. Give them a pen, a beautiful pen that we order from AliExpress, and I can, give you the link. You can order. It's only $1. These ones, like real Swarovski, sell for $65 at Swarovski store. But you can order it branded, on Alibaba. Give them something nice, something like sparkle. So next, okay, so this is a video that I have on my YouTube channel, and I would like invite you all to go to my YouTube channel. And also I have lots of videos on there. Suppose you forgot some of the information I shared with you today, then you can watch the YouTube anytime. Paula is just going to get that started.
Hello, I'm Melissa Wu from eXp Realty. Today, I want to share with you my door knocking script for open houses. So I'm hosting an open house at 8335 Ash Street. So when I prospect the whole area, first I would study the active listings, right? To know the competing houses. And
it's very intense,
study the sold listings. So I know what are selling.
It's good to have the YouTube take a break. An hour is very intense.
Sold listings apple to apple.
Do they have any questions?
Or are they apple and orange? Are they different or are they same? So do the study before you door knock the expired listings. So in this whole area, I would be driving around after I look at active listings and I look at sold listings. Now I found an expired listing. I'm very excited because I've done my market study, right? So I would go to the front of the house and I go knock knock. Hello, I'm Melissa Wu from eXp Realty. May I know if the owner is home? Right, that's the first thing you do. If it's a tenant or if it's kids, then if they're not the decision maker, you wouldn't really talk about the whole script. You would say, may I know if the owner is home? If the owner is home, you hit bingo, right? So make sure in your mind, remember to grab a name and a cell phone number. So this is, you have to remember, no matter what you talk about, get a name and a cell phone number. So now here's the script. Hi, I'm Melissa from eXp Realty. I'm hosting an open house at 8035 Ash Street and would like to invite you to come this Saturday at 2 to 4. We're doing a prize draw for a bottle of wine. Would you be interested to come? May I have your cell phone number just to send you a confirmation and some information on my listing? Right? So now you got their name, you got their phone number, and then ask them, oh, may I know, actually, I saw that your house was actually expired. Are you still thinking of selling? Right? And they'll say whether they want to sell, whether they don't want to sell, or it's not the right price. Oh, very interesting, right? May I actually schedule a preview with you? A showing. I won't be bringing any buyers, but I might have a bunch of buyers that come through my open house and that house is not a right fit for them. And I would like to preview your house in case I have these buyers might be looking for something like yours. May I schedule a time to come and preview it tomorrow? Is tomorrow 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock a better time for you? Right? You got their name, you got the cell phone number. Great. I would love to see your home tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And I will also bring you some information about what we do to promote our listings. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the preview at 4 p.m. Thank you. Right, and during this process, when you're talking to them, you would also have promotional materials. Promotional materials include the postcard of feature sheet of your own listing, your business card or magnet or pen or calendar or mug. Bring a little something, promotional material that have your name and phone number, and you can leave it with the owner. Sometimes I even bring a box of chocolate if I know it's like a luxury listing, or something that is of, they would remember you and they would keep it in their home. So hope this helps you. Thank you. Hello, I'm Melissa Wu from
Hi guys, I'm back. Oh. I wish I could see all your faces too. If the later on I can see the avatar face, like a Zoom screen would be cool. Anyways, so promotion. So after you do the prospecting, then you do the promotion. Somebody asked earlier, do you send a postcard? Yes, you should if you have the money. If you don't have the money, you have the sweat labor, then you door knock 200 neighbors, right? If you have the money and budget, send out more. Send out beautiful ones, not just postcard. You can send out like, get them like beautifully done, as beautiful as you can, as luxury as you can, because now is your presentation, right? You can make like, flyers like this, but this is, this is the basic standard. I've seen agents like thick material, beautiful, like this depend on you, on your budget. This is just a quick one, the basic standard. But if you are doing luxury listings and you want like, your branding, then, what you can do is go to Fiverr. Fiverr is a website where they have freelancer to help you design your logo, we have a logo that I've used for like 20 years, design a logo, design something with your initial, and design like a layout for your postcard. So everything looks the same. And then you can put it on your promotional material. So I've seen agents like have book sometimes, very nice, like literature for the listing. So this is something you can look into, and that's part of your branding, part of your promotion. So yes, we send out the postcards, and you can also hand deliver them, and you need to promote every day before the open house. Blast it on social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, WeChat, any free platform that you use that you have a profile, post it, share it. Go to the listing and take a video of yourself. Hi guys, I'm going to be doing open house 605 West 23rd this Saturday, 2 to 4. Come and check it out. This is a beautiful home, gorgeous, custom built, and we will have a prize draw for a wine. Come visit me. Something friendly and something natural, something that's you. And post it. right? And then if you have more budget, of course, you can do a lot of marketing that's paid advertising, such as, load it into the KV Core and do the property boost. You can spend about $10 a day, $10 a day. And you can do the marketing. And from KV Core, when you do the property boost, it will give you the contact of the Facebook profile, whoever was interested, into your cell phone. And then right away you call. You need to call right away, not wait. So if you're in the middle of something, that's fine. Once you finish your middle of something, you call those leads. A lead is best when it's hot, right? You don't let the lead go and then cool off and then they forgot. You need to call right away because you spend money. If you spend the money on the advertising for the leads, call as soon as you can. Very important to verify that it's a legitimate qualified lead. And then share with your family and friends, right? Send out a group text, send it out, copy and paste, and let everybody know that you're going to be hosting an open house, right? Let your mom and dad know, and maybe they have friends who want to buy, right? Family and friends, if you're new, right? Doesn't matter who, everybody can be a buyer. Main thing for promo, if it's a good deal, buyers want to buy, right? And you need to, in your mind, you need to know what is the selling feature, how it can be a good deal, and then think about who is going to be the ideal buyer for this home, right? Who is going to be the buyer? Basically, you are a real estate matchmaker, real estate doctor. This is your role. Any questions on promotion? So you need to think about, oh, this house is so beautiful. How am I going to sell it? You think about all the selling feature, and this is part of your promotion. So next P. Okay. We're going to go to the next P. Okay, this is my son. He was just wake up. Okay, next P. He's also realtor in training. Hi, everybody. So let's go to the next slide. Paula is going to go to, okay, next is you need to be proactive. Proactive meaning you are the person initiating all the contacts. You need to be proactive. You need to be the action taker. So I really challenge you to be proactive. After today, the class, you need to write down your proactivity, your action to make open house a success for you, right? So being proactive also means to stay in communication. If you're the listing agent, you need to stay in communication with the seller, right? Tell them what's happening. Today I'm going to do like all the promotion for your property, and I'm calling my family and friends. And I just found out that, somebody may be interested, but maybe the open house time doesn't work for them. May I book a private showing? So it's your job to stay in proactive communication with the seller. And if you're new and you don't have a listing and you're hosting the open house for another listing agent, communicate with the listing agent. Is there anything I can do to help prepare the open house? Is there any special feature that you would like me to mention? May I preview the listing before the open house, right? You should preview the listing as soon as you can, or watch all the videos and information and study it and memorize it, right? And then in communication with other agents, communicate. If you have a database of your area, send the email invite, blast it out in your MailChimp. Let them know that you're going to be hosting an open house, and put a video bonbon. And then, a short video, invite them to the open house, right? You're the one to initiate the proactive contact, and, action lead to results, right? All these 5 Ps not going to do anything if you don't implement them, if you don't take any action. So very important to be proactive and take action. Action lead to results. Okay, next. Any questions about proactive? No? If not, we're going to take a little short break to watch another video, right? This is one of our agents in eXp Realty. When he did the open house, he sold the property. The buyer just walked in, right? The more open houses you do, the chance increase for you to make a sale, right? It's interacting with clients and shameless self-promotion, right? You promote it. You promote yourself as the expert, as the best agent, as the knowledgeable agent, right? And you are doing hard work, right? When you interact with people face-to-face based on your open house, they are actually interviewing you.
Right, for open house.
Okay,
just like our open house here at 5631.
Okay, it's going to go, the video.
So I'm going to door knock the neighborhood and invite them to our open house. right? It's very, very simple script. Okay, knock, knock.
Hello.
Hi, is this Mr. Huey?
Yes, it is.
Right, so normally we would also have look up the teller listing, take out all the do not call list, and we would see if we can find the name and number of the potential neighbors. So I would, hi, is this Mr. Huey?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Mr. Huey, my name is Melissa. We actually just listed a property down the street, 5631 Lancaster. We would like to invite you to come and visit us at our open house on Saturday from 2 to 4.
Oh, I didn't know you had one there.
Yes, just down the street, and it's a really good property, and I would have a postcard, right? Would you like to, this is an invitation and some information on the property. Would you be available to come visit us on Saturday from 2 to 4?
Yeah, I'll be free on the weekends.
Perfect. Look forward to seeing you. May I also get your name and email address so I can send you information?
Oh, okay, sure.
And may I have your cell phone number?
Sure.
Okay. So I will write down his cell phone number. And can I double check also your email address?
Okay.
Okay. So I would get his email address as well. And I would send him the property feature information. Now he's forever in my database. Thank you so much, Mr. Huey.
Oh, you're welcome.
See, that was easy, right? So whenever we host an open house, it's not just open the door, right? Anybody can open the door. A lockbox can open the door. I don't need like just a door opener. I need a proactive agent, right? The sellers are looking for proactive agent. Proactive agent means we do the proactive marketing. When you have money, of course, we can do mail out our flyers, do promotion, do all the luxury marketing that costs money. But when you are starting out as a new agent and you have the opportunity to host an open house, something you can easily do is invite the neighbors, right? 20 this way, 20 that way, 20 at the front and 20 at the back. And that's already 80, right? So 80 postcards, door knock, physically invite them and physically build a relationship. Have a friendly, smiley face, right? And look positive, happy, and talk to them. So if they're coming, and also ask them, do you know any family or friends that may be interested in moving into the neighborhood, right? So that would be your first visit. Your second visit, when you sell the home, you also door knock, right? So we can practice here. Hi, Mr. Huey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are
So
you?
you came to my open house the other day, and now we actually sold already, right? At 5631 Lancaster. We still have buyers looking for the area. Do you know anybody that may be interested in selling?
Not at the moment,
Not at the moment.
but I'm sure I'll run to somebody.
Yes, perfect, wonderful. If you do, please let me know. We have buyers and we can get you top dollar.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's a really nice seller, right? So you can be what do you call it? Friendly, very friendly, and then it's just a mirror image sometimes. But don't be too. I know there are sometimes you do get frustrated people that don't like you to solicit them. But that's okay, right? It's part of the process. I actually love door knocking. When I first started real estate, I door knock a few things. Of course, the neighborhood of my listings. I door knock older houses. It's a great way to get established in the neighborhood. Right, one of our top agents, Jeff Matherson in Ottawa, he literally door knocks 2,000 homes in the area that he wants to dominate. Same thing, if you want to dominate an area, you have to do the door knocking. Right? Earlier, I was just telling Huey, basically real estate, the business is like the gym, right? If you don't show up to the gym, you don't go on the treadmill, you don't do the heavy lifting, you're not going to get the body transformation, you're not going to get the results, right? Nobody can actually do it for you. So don't expect the results for the actions you did not take, right? So what do you think? Are you going to start door knocking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, very good. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Okay, perfect. Okay, hi guys, we're back. So now what's the next? Okay, is this the final P? How many Ps have we gone through? This is the final P. This is the fifth P. This fifth P is very important. It's personable, right? People like to do business with people that they know, they trust, and they like. So this part is personable, meaning getting people to like you, right? You need the like touch the like button. So every contact is an interview, right? So you need to be all the time ready, right? Every contact is an interview, so always friendly and talk with a smile. You know, if it's maybe something frustrating in the business, then you just take a break. But whoever you meet, you should always be, you know, you're happy and enthusiastic and the energetic, knowledgeable self. Be professional and always do work with a smile. Very important. And another thing is ask questions, right? Ask questions. You are a real estate doctor. So learn to ask questions. Ask the patient question, right? May I know if you're thinking of buying or selling? And do you need to sell to buy, right? Are you looking for an investment property or are you making a move, right? Have a list of questions that you want to learn about your potential client, right? If you're thinking of buying, may I know, have you gone to the bank to get pre-qualification? I know a very good mortgage broker. May I introduce him to you, right? And then, you know, ask questions during your open house. You show, you sell, and you talk, and you ask questions. Learn to get to know them. When you get to know them, they tell you something, then you start to build a relationship because you get to know what are their motivation, right? In terms of their real estate goal. And learn to say, you know, suppose they ask you some question, you're a new agent, you know, I don't know what kind of heating that is, you know, it's okay to say, I don't know, right? We don't know everything. So, you know what? I'm really sorry, I don't know the answer to that. May I get your cell phone number and your email address? May I call you back? Now, this is an opportunity when you don't know something to get their cell phone number and their email address and get back to them after you check, after you verify the answer, right? It's a great opportunity because now you also have their number and you're following up with a response or answer to their question. It's great, right? And then may I stay in touch with you to give you some more market update, right? And are you working with an agent? Do you have a signed agency with anyone? If no, may I apply to be a realtor? You know, ask for applying to be the realtor, because if you're working for a buyer, they don't pay anything. The seller pay the fee, right? They are hiring you for free. So you, and you just apply to be, you know, signed agency is what you're, you know, at the end is your goal. You need a signed agency, a committed relationship, right? They are hiring you and committed to working with you. They know you, they trust you, they like you, right? And you're staying in touch with them to help them reach their real estate goal. Right? When you do the open house, you get not only buyers, you also get a lot of sellers. A lot of sellers in the neighborhood, they're coming in to check out what's available. They may be wanting to sell, sometimes not immediately. And that's why it's important that you have the cell phone number and the email address, because you want to stay in touch with them. You want to call them after the house is sold, right? Or you want to also call them, suppose the seller changed their mind. You know, the seller decided not to sell, then you want to ask them, do you know anybody else want to sell? The seller actually changed their mind. Sometimes that happens. So always stay in touch with your database, right? Give them a call. Lots of work to do actually during the open house. Lots of opportunity to get, you know, to grow your business. Any questions? And Max is in training. He says hi, right? Max, you also want to prospect and call and talk? Okay, so next, let's watch a short video to recap the 5 Ps. Mute. All these videos are actually available on my YouTube channel, and there's other okay. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Melissa Wu from eXp Realty. Today I want to share with you the 5 P's of an open house. The first P is preparation. Preparation. So what do you mean by preparation, or what do we mean by preparation? So preparation include study, right? Study your open house, study the features, the information on the property, as well as do a CMA. Find out what's active, what's sold, and what's expired in the area. So that's your preparation. Study the information and study the market. As well, bring material to your open house. Bring promotional flyers, postcards. The postcard typically also have something we use called hood queue. Hood queue, the areas of school, you have to find out what is the school catchment, because that's very important for a lot of parents. You have to find out the shopping, where do you get grocery shopping, and the transit. How is it convenient area? So you must know the hood queue. And what about the recreational area? Do you know what are the recreation area? Is it close by the beach? Is it close to any yacht club, sailing club, tennis club, bike route? So those things you should know before the open house. That's your preparation. And during your preparation, of course, you bring nice postcards. And of course, we also have the COVID waiver. So that is in practice right now. Of course, bring lots of pens. Sign the COVID waiver, sign in, register whoever comes into the open house. So, and with registration, of course, it's for COVID tracking, but also it's for you to build your database, for you to build the database, because you get to meet the potential clients face to face. And of course, we prepare our COVID like masks, sanitizers, right? And bring your business cards, right? So that is your preparation. The second P is prospecting. Your prospecting is not done on the day of the open house, or you could still do it on the day of the open house, but we actually like to do it as soon as possible, as early as possible. So once you decide to do an open house, of course, you have to register, have all the COVID protocol in place. You have to prospect, right? The second P is prospecting. Prospecting, including, we use something called telelisting. Draw all the phone numbers of the neighborhood and make calls. Call the neighborhood, invite them to the open house. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. We are hosting an open house at 123 Main Street. We would love to invite you to come and take a look what's in the market right now. And by the way, are you thinking of buying or selling in the neighborhood? Right? So that is prospect calling the whole neighborhood. We would love to invite you and look forward to meeting you that day. So that is prospecting. And how about promotion? Promotion, you need to promote it every day on your social media, on MLS, on the most popular platforms. Just promote the open house. Mention it and invite and prospect, right? So the first P is preparation, the second P is prospecting, and the third P is promote. You promote it as much as you can and invite as many people as you can. Then we have proactive. Proactive, right? Your prospecting and promoting should be very proactive. You should be doing a lot of outbound activity. Your outbound activity may also include door knocking. Right? Door knocking the neighborhood and invite them. You get to meet them face to face. But of course, make sure you have your mask on, you have sanitized hands, and just walk a little bit like 6 feet away, but you can still door knock. Drop off, an invitation and tell them that we're having an open house. Make sure they come and meet you in person. During these promoting and prospecting activity, you are actually introducing yourself to the neighborhood, introducing yourself. And when people come to your open house, you need to be personable. That is the 5 Ps. You need to be personable. What does that mean? You need to be friendly with a smile and tell them, oh, my name is Melissa. May I have your name? Have you registered our open house? And may I please have you fill out our COVID waiver? Thank you so much. So now I'm going to show you the property. Have you gotten a feature sheet? Right? Let me introduce you to the property. And if you have any questions, let me know. Right? So be personable. Actually, sometimes a lot of neighbors that come into the open house, they may be interviewing you. They may be hiring you as their buyer agent or maybe their listing agent, right? So this is your time to shine. So make sure you do your 5 Ps. Preparation, prospecting, promoting and proactive and personable. That's right, you need to be personable. We look forward to seeing you in one of our open houses. Thank you. Hello, I'm Melissa Wu. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it,
So we're back, guys. So those are the 5 Ps. So what do you think? When you do the feedback, please give me full 10. I only want to see full score. If you have any comments, please let me know. I would love to improve the course. If there's anything you need, any slide deck, any resources where we get like magnet printed. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, you should also have magnets at your open house instead of a business card, because magnets, actually, I got quite a few sales from magnets because they stay on the fridge and the clients see you every day, and make sure your magnet has your face. So they see your face every day. They will know you when you go door knock. Right? They will remember you because now you're on their fridge every day. So fridge magnet, very important. So have one of those at your open house to give those away, right? And what else? The postcards. Oh, by the way, we also have some of these when you go door knocking. So this is called the environmental grocery bag. You know, it's good for shopping. And we also, in the beginning of the year, we also print something, a yearly calendar, you know, like large one like this. It has the Chinese dates on it. I give it to my clients. I've been giving this away for 20 years. So it's good. When you go door knocking, you give them a little bit something. In the bag, sometimes I put a little bit chocolate, or, you know, if it's my past client, I give them a bottle of wine when I'm in the area. Just a pop by and ask them, by the way, especially builders. I work with a lot of builders, and, you know, I just pop by and say, hi, how's everything going? Are you looking for any property to build? You know, and do you have, maybe they bought something on their building. Oh, I would love to see, maybe I can do a pre-sale for you, right? So many things you can do when you have information and that you know the area. And yes, oh, by the way, when you drive around, you can see a construction site. You go talk to the trades. Talk to the trades and ask them what they're building. And is the seller building to sell? Right? And if somebody come to your open house, they're looking for a new home in this area, you can potentially, you know, get the seller phone number and make a sale. Lots of things to do, lots of opportunity. And any questions so far? It's 10:49. We have 10 minutes open for Q&A. Yes.
I have a question. You were going to mention the place where you get your postcards. Is that a print? Can you give us a printer's name?
Oh, for the postcards, yes. Actually, you can get it at a lot of local printer. We use something called UPS. Sometimes even Staples can print it for you. And you just search on Google, like a local printer, and you get the quotes. So you bring a postcard or some material that you see other agents have. That's why it's also good to go to other agents' open house. You see, you check what they have. So find out your competition, what kind of material they have. And if you like something, you know, you just get a copy. They're giving it away anyway. So, oh, I like this copy. I will take the agent's copy. And then you go find your own printer. You get a few quotes. This is what I've done. Like I used the same printer for 20 years and then he retired. So then I still get quotes from other printers, not just one. I use Thunderbolt, I use UPS, and I make sure I get the best price, right? And also you should bring it to a printer, maybe you upgrade the quality. You know, you can make design and make it like very luxury. So it's your own like idea how to, you know, put all your branding and, you know, material together. Yes, for sure. I will send to you. Paula can send to you. You can reach us on the workplace chat. Send us a message with your email address and we can send you a copy of everything. If you want to know, get the link for the pen. We ordered on Alibaba. It's $1 each. You know, they're selling for $50 at Swarovski. And clients love it. They like to have more than one. More than one. This is my son. My son doesn't have any questions. He's been training since he was in my stomach. Okay, any other questions? Is there any slide deck? Okay. Okay, so there was somebody using, I'm not very high tech, but I saw some people, you can just go on Google and ask electronic QR code of your business card. You can download the electronic QR code, right? I think EXP also has it. Find out, just go on Google search, right? The secret is there is no secret. Whatever you want to learn, there is artificial intelligence, there is the internet. You just search for it. You search for it and do a little bit study, and then you can find it a lot of the time. So for example, if you want to know, oh, I don't have physical card, it's okay, make an electronic one. Scan their QR code. If you go to WeChat, it will generate a QR code. You scan their QR code. Type in your profile properly on WhatsApp. You know, I was in Dubai and Malaysia. They're so advanced. They use WhatsApp all the time, send all the PDF file, do all the pre-sale, and they fill up their profile very properly with a link to the website and then a project pre-sale or the listing. So this is, you have to do the profile, fill in your profile properly everywhere, right? On EXP Workplace Chat, you know, I'm still working on filling all the platform profile. It's a continuous process, never finish. All the time new platform come, you have to fill in your profile properly. Yeah, there's a QR code and you can generate that. Very easy. Yeah. And then you can ask them, do you use WhatsApp? Very good with WhatsApp, because when you send them some information, you can see whether they saw it. And you can keep organize the chat very well. I love WhatsApp use. Yes, see, there's a lot of free QR codes. Sometimes if you don't, you know, sometimes I forgot to bring something. I just say, you know what, we're going paperless now. You know, I can send you electronic copy. May I have your email address? Right? You want to be environmental friendly. You know, think of, you know, something to get in touch with them with their email address and text. Right? May I have your cell phone number? I can text it to you. Now you have the cell phone number, right? A lot of people don't use landline anymore. So very important to get the cell phone number and get the email address. I use dot cards. Yes. Yeah, see, you don't really have to carry it with you, but it's good to have it. It's good to have it. And in my business card, my new one, you just put another QR code. In case they lose your card, then they scan your QR code right away. On your business card, you put a QR code. I don't have it with me, but you can make a QR code. I will bring it to EXP Shareholder Summit next week. Who's going to EXP Shareholder Summit? Oh my God, I want to go on all the rides. Yeah, last year I was pregnant. I cannot go on any rides. This year I'm going to go on all the rides. Okay, sorry, off topic. Any other questions? So remember, do the survey and give me a 10 out of 10. Oh, right, and another challenge. A reminder, my assistant let me know. So now you finish the 5 Ps, I challenge you to take action. Okay, if next week, you know, you're going to EXP Shareholder Summit, by the end of the month, implement all the 5 Ps. Anything I suggested, you do it. You do it, and then you let me know on Workplace Chat, how was your result from your action, right? I can be your accountability partner, or you just stay in touch with me. It's okay. Just send me a message. I'm on WhatsApp, YouTube, you know, everywhere. If you need somebody to help you keep motivated and help you success, just reach out. It's okay. You know, we're all in the EXP family, and that's why I'm here in the course, to share my experience with you and to help you and motivate you to get to the next level. It's really taking action, right? When you take action, you will get results. Very good. It's 10:55. Any other questions? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So take action. Remember, you've got homework before the end of the month. Do something and then message me to let me know how it went with your 5 Ps. It was my niece's birthday. Thank you.